Well, hi, Deborah.
Hi,
Uh,
Robert and Terry.
how you doing? Hi, Sarah. How are
Great.
you? We got Melody here, and of course, my son and my lovely wife Terry. We'll get started in just a second. We don't have Craig, so there we go. We got Deborah Grady on here. Hopefully, she can hear me. So let me allow participants. Okay. So, hello everyone. My name is Robert Hollis. This is my lovely wife Terry, and I want to welcome you to Ask Us Anything. This is something that we put together. Hi, Mary. Yeah. We got Faith that's coming on here. But again, we're doing a Ask Us Anything, and we just love that you guys are jumping on. And we're missing Craig today, so it's gonna just be me doing stuff. And Faith, I want to welcome you if you can hear me now, and Mary, Deborah Grady, Sarah, Deborah Bronner, my son Matthew, Melody, of course, and my lovely wife Terry. So normally I say something very, very quick, on Ask Us Anything. Today I thought was really interesting because I've been just toying around with some really, really important stuff because I'm bringing on a lot of new people. I started doing stuff to bring, new people to Unlimited Wisdom. And a lot of people, so when I bring on new people, it's always the question of what is the most important thing. If there's anything that I could work on, what should that be? And I want every one of you guys to sort of think that. Just immediately just go, if there is one thing, and some of you, if you want to, you can post it in the chat. But I asked Terry this morning. I said, "Listen, what do you think is the first thing and the most important thing that a person should do to change every area in their life, and as fast as possibly as they can?" And when I said that to my wife, she said consistency. Consistency. If you're consistent doing anything, you're just going to get gooder and gooder at it. Not my words. I mean, not her words would not be gooder and gooder. That's mine. But consistency is very, very important. And I don't know if it would be the same for everyone. But when Mary said mindset, my things, through going through a lot of AI and a lot of different things, it is 100% for me is the way you think about things. The way you think about things. And I thought if I ever explain this to anybody, watch how fast you can get people to sort of go, wow, I think that's important. I'm not saying it's the only one, but there was a time when some people that we know believed in Santa Claus, right? The Easter Bunny, right? The Tooth Fairy. There's a lot of these things that we thought and we believed and we acted accordingly. You know what I mean? So if you see young kids that are brought up in the belief that there's a Santa Claus, they're pretty jacked out of their mind. You know what I mean? When it comes to whatever belief you have. Hi, Sandy. Because, there's then all these traditions, right? There's some people there. Hey, there she was back on the light thing, is what let there be light. But there's this whole concept where some people believe that you get to open up a present Christmas night, and then there's people that believe that you don't open up presents until the morning. And then there's people that say, well, listen, we do different traditions, so you open up presents in the afternoon. But my whole point is, as soon as you get a new reference point of what you think about things, it's like immediate, your whole life changes. See, there's some people that really truly believe in academia, so, and all these years that I've been, dealing with millions and millions of people, when you run into an individual where everyone they know went to college, you guys meet these people, it's like you're pretty much a freaking nobody if you didn't go to college. So what you do is you see the prepping for it way early, because you do have to get good grades in high school. How many of you guys met these people or maybe were these people? And it's like, hey, I'm not going to party. I'm not doing this. I'm going to study because I have to get good grades. Why? I mean, you look at someone that's a freshman, someone that's a sophomore, and it's like, well, I got to get good grades so I can get into a good college. And you're like, that's years from now. Why are you so damn serious, right? But they're the ones that got to do the speeches on stage with their valedictorian gown on. And then there were some of us that wasn't at the graduation. And so I think it's really interesting, again, how we go through life. And again, based on what we think about things. Now, you just take one more step. People that believe in religious versus don't believe in religion. Whether people believe that they can do something versus they don't believe they can do something. So now you think about the thoughts, and the thoughts are just very simple. It's like, you don't know me, I'm too old, or I'm not that smart, I'm not that technical, I'm not enough. You guys get what I'm talking about? It's like, if you really, really look at your thoughts, and thoughts are things. And again, one of my favorite videos of all time is The Strangest Secret. You know what I mean? That we have in our gifts category is, when people just when he says very simple, the strangest secret in the world is you just basically become what you think about the most, that you just move in that direction. So there's people that believe in having children. There's people that believe in not having children. There's people that believe in and where this sort of came from is I sort of seen a video. I know some of you may or may not watch Bill Maher. I like watching different opposing views to stuff. And Bill Maher did this his whole like, oh, what the what is it called, the thing at the very, it's not the, it's the thing that he does at the end of every show where he rants, right? And it is interesting that he brought up what a lot of people have been talking about, is that, you got all these videos that are online right now from people from other countries that basically are in a video apologizing to Americans because they thought America sucked shit because they listened to the news. So isn't that amazing that you got all these people that go, man, we've heard all this bad news about how bad America is and how much America sucks and how bad everything is and how bad the crime is and how bad the people are and how bad everything is. And then they come here and they're like, this fucking place is amazing. Well, was that one thought? I mean, there's a guy that's doing videos because he said every movie that he watched that had to do with, kids in high school with America, that, get this, they've never, ever, ever seen a yellow bus. This guy was freaking out that every show that he watched that had to do something with high school, that you always seen these big yellow buses that took the kids around. And he said that he thought that that was total bullshit because none of the countries he's been in has yellow buses. So when he comes here and he said he was just hanging around, there was a yellow bus going down. He's like followed it, and it actually went to a parking lot where there was a bunch of other yellow buses. And he's like jacked out of his mind. He's going, and here's what he said on the video. Just this simple thought. He goes, everything that I've seen happen in buses like this was kids that were always around each other and they always were having fun. And he's going like, man, I wish I had a bus that took me to school. Then there's probably people that know people on this video that rode in yellow buses, and maybe your experience was awesome, and maybe your experience was not. So you might know my wife's experience in yellow buses was awesome because she she was the one that sat in the back that was causing all the problems. You know what I mean? It's like,
That's me. Hell yeah.
look at Sandy.
Hell yeah.
And it's like, But that's all I wanted to leave you guys with. I just wanted to start out, the Ask Us Anything. Ask Us Anything is, again, so important how you think about things. And again, ask yourself, is it possible for you to think different about what you're thinking about? I also wanted to just share this is like, Matt and I and are constantly masterminding on new things that we can do. And if you guys are open to it, I can tell you the new sort of thing that Matt is working with, that came out of Posting Pilot. That's probably just going to be a little simpler and more fun little part of it to get people excited. So, we had a great brainstorm, and of course, Matt, he gets excited about something, and it's like, well, how close are you to finishing? And it's like, well, I worked on it all day yesterday. It's finished. But I know there's some other things that he's going to do for the founders. I know some of you are founders, so this is going to be really exciting. So let me turn it over to Matt. He can share you some of the new stuff that he's been working on, and I think that you guys are just going to go,
Holy shit.
wow. And so now you can understand what I did about the thinking, right? Because some of you are going to look at this and go, wow, that's a simple thing that I needed to get people interested in what I'm doing. Does that make sense? So Matt, go ahead. Oh, sorry.
No problem. Well, thanks, and hello, everybody. I've been up quite a bit working on this, but in general, everybody that's part of Posting Pilot, this is going to be part of that. This is just more of a spin-off product because you look and you got to find where everyone's having the most fun and is the most interested, and go there instead, right? So Posting Pilot is still growing, still everything, but this is a spin-off product that you guys will soon be able to market called Viral Video Memes. All right? Super complex name to understand.
Hey, Matt, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but isn't that marketing 101 that in the title of whatever you called what you're doing, it explains what it is?
Yeah, no, of course. And when I saw that domain was available, I was just like, okay, that's the name of it, right?
It's
So what is Viral Video Memes? It's something that you guys will soon be able to market, just like Posting Pilot, except it's just the viral template aspect of it, right? And so how's this work? They're proven viral templates. It's super easy. I'm going to show you guys the interface, how easy this is to use, right? So every single person has to have the $10 a month membership, and for that you get 2 videos every month because they cost, the rendering about $4 or so a video. So we're making a little bit of profit on them, but not much. That's not really the goal of the membership. The membership is more just there to keep the lights on and keep everything server side and everything like that. But the real thing is video packs, right? So instead of doing, you're going to see this start rolling out inside of Posting Pilot too, but we're done with the token jargon. People don't get it. It's something that I'm going to make it easier. So you're going to see all your tokens get converted into simple numbers. This is 3 videos worth of tokens, or 90 images, or 30, like back and forth, so you can understand exactly what you can get from it, right? So the way that this works is they start with $10 a month. They get 2 videos a month. For that, it resets monthly, so use them, right? But we're going to be coming out with viral templates very consistently. And this also ties directly into Posting Pilot. Everything that you see here will be available in Posting Pilot too, right? So you can make posts with it. You can schedule it out. You can do all of that stuff. So you'll see the viral templates here. It's just as simple as that, right? And when they pick a plan, they can add more videos. So it works somewhat like the way that Sora used to before they shut it down because it wasn't cost efficient for them to keep up, right? They were subsidizing Sora like crazy. This is more of a premium tool, but a fun tool, and I believe that it's going to grow. It would not surprise me if this tool makes people like all of us more money than anything else I've developed, because that's just how like simplistic it is. So someone buys the membership, they get 2 videos a month, right, for $10. So it's very easy to get in. It's not complex at all, right? And then the 3 video, 5 video, or 10 video packs, all of this is commissionable to you guys, all of it. So if somebody comes in and generates 5 videos, you get commissions on that. And instead of what you guys are going to see me start rolling out is instead of Posting Pilot has its own affiliate center and Viral Video Memes has its own affiliate center. None of that anymore. There's going to be one central Hollis organization partner center, and it's going to be a place that will allow you guys to promote companies to us, do all the stuff I've talked about. It's going to automate that entire process and make it super easy for you guys, right? But this is one of the tools that I feel like, you know, when someone goes, I want to make something that's viral, it's just as simple as this product now. So if I click sign in, this is as easy as the back office is, right? All works on mobile. There's going to be an app coming out for this, just like there's going to be an app for Posting Pilot. So the goal is to make this mobile friendly and then some. Like, this is supposed to be a mobile product more than anything. But of course, the desktop version exists. So you'll see all different kinds of templates. You can unmute them and hear them and click on them and stuff. But there's a few things that exist in this tool that will exist in Posting Pilot soon, but are just specific for this tool, right? So say I look at some of these templates, and there's this New York City Dawn skate one, right? It's as easy as clicking choose photo, and soon you'll be able to just drag and drop a photo there, right? And then you can write meme text, right?
Oh, wow.
You can pick a font.
Holy shit.
You can change the color.
How many of you guys are excited right now?
You can add boxes over it. And then all I have to do, so if I click choose a photo, right, and get myself here, I'll upload. And then all you have to do is click the consent box. It says exactly how many monthly videos I have, or how many videos I have here. So it's very simple for people to understand. And then I click generate video. I don't have to stay here. It actually gets emailed to me when it's done, right? And it also will show up in other spots too. So it renders this out. But the cool thing about it is every single video you have will be in your history. So you see this one still rendering. But they all come out without the captions on them, right? So I can zoom in on this one. It's not gonna, I gotta open it up on a new tab here, right? So each one of the videos does not have the baked in stuff in it. And the cool thing about it is you can go to caption here and click on any video you've rendered whatsoever and do the same caption stuff. And soon this will be animated, anything like that. So any video, right, that you've created.
Wow.
And then you can also upload legit any video. Now there's an element to this that is, I think, going to be like groundbreaking in so many ways. For starters, like I said, if you refer somebody to us, right, and they pay the $10 subscription to get in the door, that's the get in the door fee. And then they render as many videos as they want. They could maybe just do those 2 a month, or they do, 50 a month, as many as they want to do, right? And soon this will connect exactly or directly to their social media. And of course, I'm going to write back-end email campaigns to promote Posting Pilot and get them to upgrade into Posting Pilot too. That's the goal. But this is a good get in the door product that I think we can all make commissions off of and grow. So there's going to be a lot of templates that are going to get added to this. Over 100 by the time we launch it. The goal is to launch it on the 4th of July. That's the launch date. And then, of course, there will be 5 templates for the 4th of July that you guys can use and post yourselves all over social media, right? Or anybody. But you're going to watch this tool consistently get better. The only goal for this tool is to create viral videos and templates. But there's another layer to this product that will exist in V2 very soon that I'm even more excited about. And that is the ability to soon, that's not a good sign. Let me refresh. It's not out yet, right?
That's funny.
Right. Is to create templates. So you could paste a link to any viral video that exists that you find on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere. You just copy the link, paste it in here. The AI in the background is an agent. It grabs the video, downloads it, takes pictures and figures out what prompt to write, writes the prompt, and then sets it up so you can create your own viral template.
Wow.
Right? And it does 3 separate renders, one at a time, and then gets you to confirm, and then pick out of those 3 what's the best to use as a template on the homepage, right?
Brilliant.
Now, when you send it, it gets approved by one of us, and if people use their monthly video renders on it, we're going to send you commission checks on it.
So you got some people on here or that will watch this later that are very, very creative in creating stuff.
Yep.
So
this basically gives you an avenue
to
create things and make money.
Creative.
Mm-hmm. So Seedance 2.5 is about to come out in July 2. That will extend the videos to 30 seconds. So we'll be able to do 30-second templates with even more references, more stuff. But you're going to watch this product continue to grow. Over the weekend, I'm going to come out with a affiliate back office that Bob Johnson's going to love. That allows you guys to see everything that you're promoting and posting Pilot, viral video memes, even the other stuff, like I said, as far as building out products for other businesses or even doing full agentic workflows. There's going to be so many different pathways for you guys to make money with us moving forward. And I'm going to simplify and make it all work clean together, right? And this is just one of a few products we have. Of course, we've thought of UGC creators specifically to this or other things like that. But the big idea is to create something that, I'm calling right now Studio Forge, right? And my wife's over here. She just doesn't like the name. So every time I say it, I have to look at her.
Well, if every time you say the name, you have to say Hannah doesn't like it, you should probably change it.
I think I like it too much. But anyway, we'll figure out a name for this product. But this is the big one, right? So dream a little bit. Everything that you see here will soon exist in an agentic workflow for making short films and commercials. The next product that I'm working on that will come out will be a version of this that you guys all can sell that will help make commercials and short films.
Wow.
From the very script writing to the storyboarding to generating every individual shot to them being edited together by AI, right? You don't have to do the editing, to the sound effects, to all the different kinds of things if you wanted to go that far. But there's also going to be a very simplistic version of it. And so I'm going to continue to make tools and workflows and continue to add commissionable stuff onto them for you guys to promote to as many people as you want, and make a living off of it, right? So that's my goal. This product, like I said, would not surprise me if when this has 1,000 different templates in it and it's on phones and people can make an income off promoting it or making viral templates themselves. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if I was talking about this constantly as the product that made me and a bunch of people millions of dollars, right? Because it normally is the simplistic one that does it. And so this is as simplistic as I can get it. I joked with everybody when we got off the call that I was going to build it in one day, and I did pretty much. But I also said, slap me on the hand every time I try to make it more complicated. So my goal with this product is to make it as simple and easy to use as possible. So,
well, Matt, I'm freaking so proud of you, man. I'm super, super proud of you. I'm excited about this, and to be brutally honest, there's 2 things that I'm most excited about. One is the availability of something that I can use. When we were masterminding about this yesterday, I used an example, and this is the example that I use. And Matt and everyone is laughing. And I said, it'd be like, I asked Sandy, let's say that Sandy picked me up at the airport and Terry and I are hanging out with her and Chris, and we're just enjoying the weekend. And then all of a sudden I say to Sandy or Chris, I go, hey, listen, I just need to run in town and grab some stuff. Can I borrow your vehicle? And she goes, yeah. And she throws me these keys, and I'm looking at them. I go, what kind of keys are these? And she goes, it's in the big garage. And so I go in the big garage, and it's a semi truck but it's an old semi truck with two shifters. How many of you guys have seen where a trucker will shift one gear and then he shifts to four, and then he shifts this gear and shifts to four, you know? And it's like, yeah, it's a vehicle that I could use to drive into town and pick up stuff, but shit, do you got like a piece of crap car? I don't even need air conditioning in it. I need something really simple that I can drive. I don't need, and I know Matt, when he first came up with the creation and the thoughts of posting Pilot, it's like, it really is that semi truck. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, the thoughts of some of the people that put that together were, you know what? I could go after a professional marketer, a professional entrepreneur, a dentist, even a network marketer. And instead of them paying, you know, thousands of dollars per month for a social media manager, they now can use me. See, that is like, that was the deal. Oh, and
That's
hey,
still, by the way, that's still the deal.
yeah,
The thing that I'll build out with Posting Pilot, get this, I've had Posting Pilot right now because it's my workflow. It's been running the Fuel Factor X social media accounts. It's been running a couple other social media accounts completely on its own because
yeah,
I'm training the brand brain and stuff. So it's even generating the videos and stuff. So I'm building out better workflows, right? And making it better. But my goal is to have training in there. And I believe the next step, Posting Pilot is absolutely a business level product. This is a consumer level product.
yeah. And so what
So
I was
that's the way that
saying,
I see it.
yeah. So when we were masterminding, I'm going, you know, Matt, listen, I know I'm a sort of simple guy. I always talk about being simple, but when you create videos for me and I post them on my social media, and I'm very, very excited about three things: the number of views, the number of comments where I can comment back, and I said a number of shares. And I said, I know that the videos that you're creating for me aren't making me a dime, but I'm excited to use them and I like using them.
But you did get paid from Facebook.
Yeah, that's where I was going. So
Oh, got it.
now that I posted all those stuff, you guys, I just recently got two deposits in my bank account from Facebook for $5 each. It was $5 and something and $5 and you know, I know this will sound silly to you guys, but I'm just that simple. That, you know, when I made over $10 from Facebook, that jacked me out of my freaking mind. They've never paid me for doing anything else. You know what I mean? So I guess Terry sees some stuff on hers, and I guess you would just have to go through the steps, probably use YouTube and say, how do I set up being monetized on Facebook to get paid from Facebook? You know what I mean? So Deborah just said she got $5 from Facebook. So, you know, I know this sounds simplistic, but there's only one other exciting thing I want to share with you guys. I love people and I love giving. And so what I'm most excited about with this is creating videos for other people. You know what I mean? So think about this. I know a lot of people that I send birthday wishes to, right? Well, if all of a sudden I run by people and I all of a sudden put a video together for them and I send it to them where they could download it and put it on their social media, but I sent them a video, right? And so think about how creative you guys could get, because how many of you have really close friends that you like to sort of joke on? Right? So I know there's probably other jokes, but imagine this. I have Faith and she's fishing and the pole's bending and then she pulls it up and the fish is like this big. And she grabs it and looks at the camera and smiles. You know, to take a something like that, that would be hilarious. And I'm sending it, you know, showing Faith, and Faith's like, oh, really? And underneath there, I'm going like, I'm using, you know, viral video. Like,
Yeah, I love all this too because
Face over there creating something that's like dishing on me.
yeah, yeah. So like you know, the interesting thing about this too is like I can see a very easy avenue, not only for us to all really make a lot of money with this and have a lot of fun at the same time, but you know, like what Sandy said is true. I believe that people, when they spend the $10, like they'll, if they're posting enough and being consistent enough, they'll start to get even an ROI, which I didn't even assume from the product, right? That would be a option. But to think if you generated 2 videos and even one of them went super viral, that you could get paid more than your subscription cost. Like that's kind of nuts to me too, that's an option, you know what I mean? And that's crazy that exists. And two, like if you guys could do me a massive favor, all of us a massive favor, if Posting Pilot and especially the viral templates have helped you, like write a written testimonial about how many views you've gotten, because I'll use them on the sales page and that would be huge. Like Sandy, I could use you as an example of I got paid and all the things you just said. And that's just going to help us all out too, right? So like I know everybody here has used, or pretty much everyone here has used the viral templates and gotten some success out of them. I love to hear that because I love the carousel just scrolling through of just all these success stories that people have had with it. So
yeah, Matt, you got to look
as
down
we
my
launch
Facebook. You got to look down my Facebook wall and grab some of the ones I got. I don't even, you're like 170,000 views or whatever.
Yeah, and like Sarah even said, right, for special occasions. So the cool thing is as we get the viral template builder out, of course you guys will be able to create your own and upload them, and if people use them, there will be a trending tab and stuff like that. And for every one of those renders, it's gonna be in the Hollis portal and be like, wow, your video got used 40 times, right? And here's how much you're gonna get paid, just like YouTube pays you, right? And once the app version exists, like I really do feel like it's going to really take off. So, I'm working hard on that app version.
So everyone give a hand and Matt just
But we
Matt,
could answer questions too, by the way, about it. I'm more than open.
I got one quick question that some people might ask is for people that are actually founders already. Is there anything that's extra for them or part of this? You know, if they're founders with
Currently, right now, the founders are the only people that will get to market it right now.
wow.
So that's another aspect, is that the affiliate program for the product in general is not in full rollout with the launch, other than for just you guys.
So right now
that means you guys get like first dibs on going and selling it to people.
Yeah, so the founders got like a week head start, huh?
More than that, because I think we're still working on how the big affiliate commission program is going to work.
Got it.
With it. I think you guys can be great test dummies, because then I get to pay you guys for testing. But that's the way that I see it. And the founders in general too, like when Posting Pilot, the stuff starts to roll into Posting Pilot, like I said, you guys will all get a monthly amount of videos that you'll be able to use past your credits in Posting Pilot. All of that's still coming. And then in the background, there's going to be a whole entire ecosystem around these products to help sell the other ones or upsell a business into a done-for-you service. And all of that will be tied to you guys inside of the Hollis company. So,
Matt, great work. Are you guys hearing we're getting like hailed on like big time right
really?
now? It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like pretty black outside too, but big, I don't know.
About
I haven't
pea-sized,
seen rain in years.
Marble size.
Yeah, I haven't seen rain in years is where I
So,
sit.
so you guys all know when you pull up the map and they got this stuff over top of you, it's not good.
No, stay inside.
Yeah, we're all hunkered down inside.
Not that I need an excuse.
Yeah. So any questions? Anybody got any questions for Matt other than, Terry and I? We're just so proud of you, Matt.
Thank you.
Yeah, this was a brilliant idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the culmination. This is why I always say, just feel free to raise your hand. But this is why my like slogan is make shit, right? You don't even know where you're gonna end up until you start doing it, right? So every single element that I've built out, and you guys have heard me talk about this, has been a stepping stone to something else or another idea or something next, right? And I love that. I love that, the cool thing is the viral video memes is under the posting pilot umbrella, which is under the
Yeah.
Hollis org umbrella.
Yeah.
So there's going to be these specific brands like Disney company as Marvel and Star Wars and stuff, right? But you're going to see that start to happen, but there always is going to be this overarching thing that I will always have as part of our products, and that will be your ability to make commissions and market them.
Nice.
Right? That's always going to exist. So everything that you see me come out with, soon even short films and stuff, I will make the distribution network for that. Right? And I believe it's going to be pretty great. So
It definitely is. Let me see how. Sandy, can you unmute? Can you hear yourself? I got to go backwards. I got to Stacy,
no problem.
we miss Craig big time here. Uh, okay, so let me go here and then unmute.
I was going to say, if you give me, I'm
Got it.
already co-host.
Yeah.
All right.
And okay, perfect. Hey, Sandy.
Hey. So I put my question in the chat, but I'm too excited and I don't want to wait for you to look at it.
That's
So
fine.
are we gonna have like a special link like we did for like a wait list for this one so that we could start?
There's not going to be a wait. Yeah, there won't be a wait list for this. So I'm working on it. The plan is to launch it by the 4th of July.
Okay.
But I believe, that's just like the same arbitrary number as like June 8th or June 1st with posting pilot. I'm going to continue to work on this well past that. But I think it's already in a position to be commissionable and sell it where it's at. So I believe that I'll have your guys' affiliate links out and be able to actually pay you commission before the end of the month. So you guys will be able to sign up people, and I'll launch it before the 4th of July.
Okay. So as of right now, we don't have a link, but you'll let us know when there is one.
Correct. That's
Okay.
that's absolutely the case. Yes.
Okay.
And the link will exist for you guys inside of the same spot and posting pilot that it already exists.
Okay. Gotcha.
So it'll be super easy. I'll post and let you all know. Go grab your link and share it.
Awesome.
Once it's set up and ready. I just have to make sure there's a lot of different moving parts that I don't want you guys to promote until I know they work.
Awesome.
This legit did not exist yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I stayed up. I was up I slept. Don't feel bad for me, but I slept from 9 or 10 to 2 a.m. and then I got up at 2:30 or something, and then worked from there to 5:30 in the morning. Then went back to bed for another 2 hours and then got up again. So
Okay. Well, I'm currently trying to, I'm waiting for it. It's rendering. Oh, it says it's finishing up now. I am trying to make what I'm hoping will become a really good video because we have electric forest going on here right now.
What is that?
perfect.
And
I've always wanted to go.
and I wanted to make sure that I post it on their site so that they can see it. But then I want to make sure that I can introduce this to all of them. So
Very cool.
Yeah, no. I can see like very, very real scenarios where the product almost like lives on its own and people are making, monthly commissions off of it or commissions in general. And that's all like, that's the cool part about it is I feel like this is such a no-brainer and people will just use it. And as we have cool events and you guys are making templates and more people catch on, it's just going to continue to grow and grow and grow. And, the interesting thing about it is I've worked with a lot of high ticket selling people, and my dad kind of works in the opposite direction. He's like, well, what's the cheapest package that they can get in for?
Yeah.
And the reality of this is, if you looked at a company like YouTube or Google, they're making small amounts of money on a large amount of transactions. That's the way this product will work. So it's like, oh man, like someone bought a video pack and I made $2 or I made $5 or whatever. The reality is that at the end of the month, if you have enough people that are under you, right, you're going to be making a large amount of money based off of all those. They all add up. That's the way this product's built. Is it's kind of like Starbucks, right? It's like,
Yeah, well,
you don't know how much
Matt,
money you're actually spending until you look.
Yeah, Matt, when I tell people all the time, that's what they never would understand. I would tell them, they go, well, how do you make so much money? And I would say it's the first thing that my mentor said to me 37 years ago. I go, listen, you need to make me understand how you make 62 grand a month. And he goes, Robert, I get paid on over 30,000 people every month. And I go, well, that's what I want. So how Terry and I have made over $1 million in years is very simply to have 30,000 people that, that we get like $2, $3 from each one of those people. And it's like, you get other people that are always thinking about, well, how can I sell for something for 10 grand, or 8 grand or something like that. And it's like, okay, that's not me. So let's bring in Faith here. Let's see what Faith has to say.
And I'll answer Sarah real quick too. Faith, just real quick. She just because she said where to post testimonials. I'll give you guys a spot to go write them and stuff very soon, and I'll post it in the founders group on Facebook. And then I'll send out an email too to everybody. So, because I want to collect as many as possible. So I appreciate it. Sorry, Faith.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, can you hear me?
Can hear you great.
I'm just so super excited because I can see myself sharing this with people, and they can't tell me it's too expensive anymore. So, we know everybody that posts viral stuff and wants to post themselves on Facebook. So I'm like, oh, they can't.
No, I know we're playing into, and this technology didn't exist before. So like that's the cool thing is I feel like just as everybody's starting to get a hold of making AI stuff with photos, now this exists, and there's such a perfect pocket of time to like really create a lot of really cool content that makes people money, not just through us paying you commissions, but also through the social networks, right? And the more we prove that out, the more enticing it's going to be to use us, right? And the more money people will make. So it's like, it's super cool, and it's kind of like the easiest, like I said, the easiest no-brainer I can think for most people to get into. The $10 a month is like we're at such a simple spot. I don't have to keep talking about it. Right?
Yes, exactly. That's what I find myself playing with the most is the viral videos anyway. So
we know. Yeah, we know. Yeah. Because like that's the thing is I've implemented the connections in the weekly planner and everything and worked on those tools. And I can tell you guys without a shadow of a doubt that they get used like 10% of what the viral template in the content studio does. Wow. So I just go where I believe people are having the most fun and is the most exciting. And then all of the, I was trying to go to bed last night coming up with all of this affiliate commission stuff. That's why I'm building it out now. That even didn't exist before. Right. And having the ability, Paul and Eric, I haven't even pitched them or told them about being able to, you guys are the first people to hear outside of about other people being able to make their own viral templates. And that's just going to be insane.
I think that Eric and Paul, I don't know if they'll ever watch this, but I think they were sort of very fear of loss yesterday, because as the mastermind came out and we started talking about this product alone, I just told Matt, all I need is the website to be done. And it's like, well, what about getting paid? I said, I don't need to get paid. I just want to make Matt a multimillionaire. They're like, shit, Robert's just going to promote this like crazy. There's not going to be an affiliate link. How are we going to make money?
No, yeah, I get like the worry, or like, just, don't stress, don't overthink it. Right. Yeah. Like just have fun. I think that people will make more money off the stuff they create and other people use than even the affiliate commission side of it. Just because, we will pay you per render and figure out what that number is. That's why I said there isn't affiliate links yet, because this is also fresh and new. I know that it's possible to price it out, but we have to figure out the exact prices that I can pay you guys within reason to keep the lights on and then also keep the system running for everybody. Yep. I'm one of those people where, like, if I could subsidize even a free render, that would be sick. At some point we'll get there. And I can't imagine how powerful that will be. So yeah.
Very cool. Anybody else have any questions? Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Sandy. Well, awesome. I think we can let Matt get back to Ezra and Hannah And I just love each and every one of you. You guys know we spring stuff on you. I got to ask you guys, your premium members, so I have to ask your permission. But do you think it's okay if I make this public so that you guys can use it? So what I'll do is if you guys give me all a thumbs up or just a deal and they're saying it's okay, yes, there's going to be an app, Melody. Definitely. We're going to have it in an app so you can just,
That's yeah, that's the number one goal is like once the product's ready, which we've been testing there, it has not missed because this is the thing. The tool that I built out and the workflow that I built out is just one element piece of Posting Pilot. But all of that, this all uses the same infrastructure. So the cool thing is like I said, launching it even on the 4th, that's more just figuring out the affiliate stuff. The product already works.
Yeah.
So that's
I
the
just
awesome
think
part
that
about it.
you guys have, if I could say just something very quick to you guys, a lot of people still don't get that. It's embedded in me to get someone's interest. How many times have I told you guys that, just please, 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 just say something so short and sweet or text something, but you want to find out if people are interested in hearing what you have to offer. And see, it's so naturally embedded in me to look for people that are interested because I can sort through thousands and thousands of people. See what I mean? And people go, well, how do you get them to buy something? Well, by us being able to use this and be able to share it, some of you will never, ever, ever, and that's okay. Some of you will never put yourself in the video. You know what I mean? But we're thinking of ideas like having Queen Elizabeth knight people. You know what I mean? It's like just all kinds of stuff that you could think about that. Win a Nobel Prize or something, or speaking
Well, that's
of a
I love that, Dad,
group
because
part of a big group of people. But here's what I know that people will do. If they will not put their face in the video, they would put a family member's or a friend's face in it and a freaking heartbeat.
right.
And that now makes it available for everyone. So now you got their email, they came in, they're doing videos, they're excited, and then Matt takes his genius and what he's done for me forever, and now all of a sudden there's a really cool email that goes out to the person that says this is just one part of Posting Pilot.
Of course.
And so now the upsells and the stuff get to come from, oh, by the way, would you like to be involved in a contest for the most creative video? We're giving an award away for like $400 or X amount of videos of whoever comes up with the funniest or the most creative one.
No, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff like that for sure.
Yeah, and then we can actually have a page where everyone can vote. So now watch how crazy this can get. Then everyone's like, hey, I get an email or a message from Melody, and Melody's going, listen, I'm trying to win this contest. Can you just go vote on my viral video because I want to win this contest? And then I go over there and I vote, and then I see the other people are going, and of course there's a link down there. Then I click on the link, and then it shows me all the viral videos. And I'm going like, it came off an affiliate link, right? Here's another one I've always wanted to do that we talked about yesterday, all of us masterminding, is it's like, can you guys imagine if someone got free videos, right? You got a free video, and how you did it is it said you got to refer 3 people, but we just need their address, their emails, and they need to approve it. So I've seen this happen, and there's people out there that get millions of emails, because I can't open up a new viral video for free to use it unless I share with 3 people. So have you guys ever done this? I have, where I call up Terry, or I actually say, can I use your phone? She goes, what for? And I said, well, I put your email on something and I need you to click on the link and approve it's you. And then the next one's Matthew and the next one's Craig. And so I'm just reaching out to Matt and I'm going, hey, I used one of your other emails that, that is not your major email. I'm trying to get something from this company. Can you just click on the link and approve it? And now all of a sudden, blink of an eye, you got millions of emails that you're sharing this stuff with. So this is some of the really cool creative things that we're gonna blast out, and people will be, well, I want to get I don't have any money, so I want a free viral video. So I need 3 people to send an email to and let them approve it so I can get a free video. So yeah, there's some cool stuff we can do.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's like the product itself is viral, just like posting pilot is built to create posts for itself. Like, that's the funny thing is I'm like, I built all these products, and then what ends up happening is I go, oh, you know, if I want to promote this Hydro Dust product I built, what do I do? Well, I just connect all the social medias to my posting pilot that I built,
Oh wow.
and then let it promote that, right? And then as I add more CRM, DM stuff, the ad stuff to posting pilot, because like I said, the goal of that is still to build it into an operating system for your business. So
yeah, and to close, and we'll let you guys go. I know you guys have heard me say this, but you're going to see it in live time. It's like, how do you get people to know, like, and trust you? See, that's when I say that, people go, I don't know. Well, if you connected them to this product and they made a viral video and did one of their friends and they had fun with it, now all of a sudden they're connected to you. Now, if they reach out to Faith and say, how'd you find this? And she says, well, I'm also a founder of Posting Pilot, and I also am part of Unlimited Wisdom, and I'm also part of, whatever company you're marketing or whatever you're doing. See, people buy and get involved in business with people they know, like, and trust. And where people are suffering right now in the world is they just know how to sell. So what they do is they follow the 5% of people that are sales types, and they're good at selling, and they got charismatic, and they're full of excitement, and they wear skimpy clothes, and they dance on their videos, and people are like going,
Why is he doing that?
and Terry said it perfect. It's like, well, I have nothing in common with that person. So I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow on the Master's Mind. I thank you so much, Matt, again for all your hard work and your creativity. And I knew that we would find a solution to this. It would come to us. And I'll give you guys a line that I shared with Terry just the other day. And it was from my mentor 37 years ago. And he said, listen, this is so fucking awesome. Where was this a month ago? Where was this 2 months ago? Where was this a year ago? It wasn't the right time for it to be released. The right time for it to be released is now with the founders, and then people can play with it. And then the people that actually, now is the perfect time for this product. So don't do one of those beating myself up. It's like, shit, I wish Matt would have came out with this first. It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have been ready. The time for it to be ready is now. Because now you get to connect Posting Pilot to it and the other things to it. Can you imagine if it was just what it is, the viral video thing? It would have just stayed there. It would have never been to a place where it could promote something bigger. So I love and appreciate you guys. We'll see you very soon. And thank you. Am I supposed to? Well, of course, we were about ready to go.
Ignore him. What the fucking God?
Can you read it for us so we can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Matt, how long does it normally take to render a video going on 25 minutes now?
it's in the Posting Pilot back office? Yeah. So, is it just a regular video that you're rendering out, or is it viral video or UGC content? Which one is it, if you don't mind unmuting?
Storyboard.
Okay, so the storyboard feature is not complete yet, so it's probably why it's not working.
Oh.
Damn it.
How do you have access to that?
I don't know. It was a button. I clicked the button and it moved over.
The 2 check marks that you see next to Sandy's name is like founder and then special. And so
I'm like looking right now because I'm like,
so Sandy's got the special check mark next to her name. People are
There's a
like,
little toggle for storyboard, and I clicked it, and
I can't click it because I shut it off.
well, I clicked it.
You better
Okay,
tell us,
I'm
Sandy.
gonna. That's why it didn't start a render in any way. So it should.
Oh.
Nothing's happened. Nothing's been charged. It's built to stop. So the reason it's been sitting for 25 minutes is because of that tool. It's just the AI sitting there going, "What do I do next?" And so
Gotcha.
you
I
can
was like,
one thing you
this
can
is
do is
taking
click.
forever.
Yeah, you can click clear here, or while it's rendering, there will be a clear button right here,
Clear. Got it.
and that should reset it. If it doesn't reset it, let me know. But that should do it.
It did.
Awesome.
yay!
All right. I'll try to do that video a different way then.
Yeah, and I'm still working on the storyboard feature for sure. I got little sideswept by this little project, but that's the next thing is to build that out.
Gotcha.
So
I'm just
Thanks.
keeping you on your toes. That's all.
that's good. That's good.
Thank you.
All right.
All right,
Somebody
I'll
needs
let
to,
everyone,
right?
I'll let everyone unmute themselves and say goodbye. But I love you guys, and again, Matt, thank you so much, and the people that ask questions. Thank you
Thanks
for
everybody.
thanks for believing
Bye,
in
thank
us and
you.
being patient.
Thank you. Have a great Saturday. Bye.
Bye, Sarah.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Melody.
Thank you everyone.
Bye, Deborah. Bye, Faith. Bye, Sandy.
Bye.
Later, Gabe.
Thanks, Matt. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go.